Canada's former Governor-General was chosen today as the new leader of the Francophonie. Michaëlle will be the first woman and the first Canadian to lead the group of French-speaking nations. She was named to the post at the end of this year's summit in Senegal. But it took some work. The CBC's Rosemary Barton has the details from Dakar. Rosemary?
Wendy, in the end, it was a hard-won victory for Canada and Michaëlle, but a victory all the same. The smile said it all. After months of campaigning in French-speaking countries around the world, Michaëlle emerged as the next Secretary General of the Francophonie, an organization representing more than 270 million Francophones around the world. The Prime Minister, who publicly backed her campaign, had this immediate reaction. But it proved difficult. There were 5 candidates and leaders met behind closed doors for more than 2 hours before finding consensus. A challenge France's President François Hollande acknowledged when he thanked African leaders for getting behind Jean. She was not necessarily the obvious candidate. More than 30 of the voting members here are African, and some may have been unsure a North American could well represent their interests, something Jean denied.
I don't know where you're getting the story that they have hesitated.
Jean must now pick up the legacy of outgoing Secretary General Abdoul Diouf after more than a decade in the position. She is already pushing the importance of moving the organization towards a more powerful economic role, while recognizing that the arrival of a woman and a Canadian will force change.
We can see that how democracy is progressing in Africa. There are still lots of challenges, but we need, as a group in that space where we share the French language, to continue, by the Charter of la Francophonie, to really insist on, these human rights issues, women's rights, equality between men and women. It's crucial.
Both Canada and Quebec worked hard to get Jean to the top of this organization, and Quebec's premier credited Harper's campaigning, calling it tenacious.
I think he was convinced that this was the right candidacy at this moment for the Francophonie, and he really did play an important role too.
Ultimately, this is a win for Harper too. His foreign policy will potentially be bolstered by the Francophonie. Canada's reputation on the international stage will be greater. Squeezing in a visit to a village outside of Dakar to announce Canadian support for micronutrients to feed children in developing nations, Harper offered this assessment.
I would fully anticipate that as a Canadian, Madame Jean's priorities will reflect the kind of values and interests we have as a country. Certainly our interests in respect for all people and tolerance and cultural diversity, also basic democratic norms of governance, concerns about the environment, about the economy, about health all around the world.
This is a tall order, something Jean knows all too well, but when she begins her role in January, leaders here believe she will be able to unify the Francophonie around common goals. Wendy.
Thanks so much, Rosie. Rosemary Barton in Senegal tonight.